So I got up this morning and I was like, oh, cool, you know, it's Friday, I can take the day off. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'll just make some YouTube videos and enjoy my day. Then I get a text first thing in the morning, guy wants 10 bundles of firewood, 50 bucks. And then I got another guy that's coming to get a half a truck bed, or a whole truck bed, I'm sorry, 80 bucks. So my day is going to be filled with doing a bunch of stuff. This video is going to be how to make firewood sales and bundles and stuff like that. Here's my firewood stand. This is the one in front of my house, but the rest of mine looks similar to this. $5 bundles, and then that middle rack is $30. Then I got a simple lockbox right here that people can just drop the money in. This one does really good though, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. All right, so here's some of my firewood. It's all hardwood. That's what most people prefer when they're burning in wood boilers, or if they have wood stoves that they heat their house with or something like that. But what I'm gonna do real quick is show you guys how I bundle it and how quick it is. So just set you guys down real quick right there. So this is my bundler. I made this, cost me a couple of dollars worth of scrap wood I had laying around. All right, cool. And then just take a few pieces of small wood like this, set it in there like so. And this one's set up for, it's 12 inches, so it's 1 cubic foot. So it's 12 inch all the way around. Some people do 12 inches around, some people do 0.75. Just depends, I guess, on who you are, how much you're trying to make. But just like that. Put one more in there. Bam. And then I got the wrap in the garage. Okay. This is the 10-inch roll. Got this 4-pack on Amazon for it's like 70 bucks. So you just put it on there like that. Come around. Make sure you pull it tight. That's it. And I usually do like 5 passes around. It got stuck on itself. It doesn't usually do that, but when it does, easy fix. But like I said, I usually do 5 passes. Haven't had really any issues at all with it. I don't know if that was 5, but then it just lifts right out like that. As you can see, that one fell out, but you get the point. I have no idea why my videos are so grainy, but that is the firewood stand. And now I will bring you into the laboratory and I can break down some numbers for you guys, and we can go over how much I make each week, how many bundles I go through, how I buy all my stuff, so on and so forth. And I really wish, whoa, what are you doing up there? Is that still set up too tall? I don't understand it. Do I have to tilt? Whatever. All right, so you guys get the point. So I got to look over here, not over there. I don't know why I keep looking over there. So we got, I have 3 of those stands. I have one at my house, and then I've got one west and east of me, 15 minutes apart, which is really cool. And I have My road is on a good spot. Lots of people, lots of traffic. It does about anywhere between like $50 and $80 a week. And then I sell like the big like beds of my friends' trucks is I sell from my house, and then because that's where all my wood's stacked. And then also my other one does a lot better than my other one. So I'll do $120, $100 a week at one, and then the other one I just put up a couple weeks ago, and I actually have not sold a single one from there. But if you heard what I just said, I got anywhere between $100 and $200 a week coming from these firewood stands. And I started the week of Labor Day. Sorry there, my little award. So I started the week of Labor Day, and it's been phenomenal for me. I buy all my wood in cords, which is 4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet long. So it's usually 3 separate piles, 8 feet long, 16-inch cuts. That is pretty much the standard cut is 16 inches. That's what people usually use for like their wood stoves. And a lot of people buy my bundles for firewood. And if they want something for a wood stove, they usually call me or text me or whatever, and then have me just either deliver it to them, or they'll just come pick up what they call a face cord or a rick, whatever you want to call. It's usually one of those 3 rows. So the best deal you can get is to buy, obviously, the most at once. And as you've seen in my backyard, I have 3 cords of wood back there. And, well, actually, no. So when I first started out, the first cord I ever bought, the guy totally screwed me. It was all crappy, rotten, nasty, knotted up, stumpy pine. I can't even use it. It's just sitting up against my garage. If my wife and I ever have fires or friends or whatever over, then that's what we'll burn. But it's junk. I paid $200 for it to get it delivered, and it's garbage. So I'll never use that guy again. You live and you learn, I guess. And then the next guy I went to, of course, I bought another cord, and he assured me, he said, oh yeah, this is more than 2 cords, definitely. And it was all oak, which is nice. But again, it was all chunks. It was all like the ends, the tail ends that you can buy by the truckload for like $20. Like, this is scrap wood pretty much that people either throw away or throw out or just give it away. And I would say more than half of the cord that I bought from him for $200 was all that junk wood that I couldn't use. So really, I paid $400, and I've only gotten like a half a cord, like $80 worth of wood. So then I went to my local landscape guy because I got tired of asking people on Facebook trying to get a good deal. And he sold cords at $250 a piece, but that was for me to take them, to like go there and pick them up in my truck. So I did that, $250. It was good looking wood. It wasn't too bad. I have a truck and a trailer, so I got it in one trip, but it was still a lot of work because I had to bring it to my house, and then I had to unload it, and then I had to stack it, and it was like just that extra step, and it was $250. But then I found a guy on Facebook, and now him and I are best friends. He is awesome. He sold me very, very nice cut, not too big at all, not too small, beautiful wood. It was all nice and straight. It wasn't knotted up or moldy. $200 a cord, and he would deliver it. So I was like, absolutely. I'm sorry. It was $250 for him to bring it to me. Sorry. Damn allergies. So $250 for him to bring that cord to me. But the point is that one cord, oh my goodness, I don't even know off the top of my head, but if I had to guess, it is like, I'd say there's over 200 bundles at least. And then if you do the math on that, I'm selling them for $5 a pop. So I mean, you're 5x in your money easily. And you seen how I wrapped it. That board fell out, but you seen how I wrapped it. It's not that hard. And like I said, that wrapper cost me $5. There's plenty of them online that are $700, $800, but you got to hand crank them still. And then there's some foot ones too, where you just push down on your foot and then it starts to wrap. But both of those require you to stick your hand in there and hold that wrap down anyway before you start wrapping. Then you got to pull your hand out. So it's just like, it saves you maybe 10 seconds, maybe 10 seconds per bundle, and I'm not wrapping that many bundles. This is a side hustle. This is not a full-time job. I do plan on getting more firewood stands, definitely, because I own a lawn care business. So anytime I get a good property on someone's yard, or they have a good street, good location, I ask them, I'm like, hey, can I put up a firewood stand? And then if they say no, whatever. If they say yeah, then absolutely, that's awesome. But sorry, I was getting sidetracked. My wrapper, I built it. It's like a couple of 2x6s and a couple of 2x4s, and it was all scrap wood from an old deck that my wife and I tore apart this summer, and so that didn't cost me any money. And then the wrap, like that one roll of wrap will do like 70 bundles, so it breaks it down to like 54 cents per bundle of that wrap or something like that. Very close to that number. But yeah, $5 a bundle. And then the best part is if you keep it stocked, I see that a lot when I'm driving down the road, is empty firewood stands. If you keep it stocked and you've got the biggest bundles in town, and if one person buys it from you, chances are they're going to buy it from you again. They're going to know, like, oh, dude, I know where I can go get a huge bundle of wood for $5, and it's always stocked up. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't had any problems with theft, really. I have had 2 encounters where somebody gave me $1, and then one time they gave me $1.50 for a bundle of wood, and I have no idea, because I have Venmo on my firewood stands also, so it's totally weird why people are giving me $1 or $1.50, but I don't care. It's totally, like, in my opinion, it takes me 20 minutes a week, because I go to these accounts every week to mow them. So I just fill up my truck with a few bundles and bring them with me. And if I sold some bundles, then cool. And if I didn't, then, whatever. But it seems like every weekend. So if I go check it on like a Sunday night or a Monday morning, I just made $200. Like last week was phenomenal. Last week I made, oh my goodness, over $200. And then I sold a rick to somebody for $30, and then I also sold a truck bed to somebody for $80. So I made I ran out of firewood back there. So that's when I called my guy and I was like, dude, I need a cord as soon as you can get it. And he was like, all right, I'll bring it to you right now. And I was like, awesome. And that part took me, I don't know, an hour, but I enjoy it because I'm outside, I'm stacking wood. And for those of you that can't, or think that you can't lift that, or you don't have the space to do it or anything like that, you don't have to buy a cord. You can just buy a face, have one stand, and you can wrap up 5 or 6 or 7 bundles and then just have them sitting in your garage or whatever, ready to go. Like, trust me, there is definitely a way that you could do this. And also, I've seen a lot of people whose bundles are like half my size, like literally, and they charge $5 or $7 per bundle. It just depends on the location. If you're going through bundles like crazy, then maybe you should up the price, or maybe make them a little bit. Yeah, so just like make them smaller or charge a little bit more, whatever it takes. But definitely look into it. This is a great side hustle. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And also, I just started this channel and I talk about firearms. I talk about side hustles. I've got a lawn care business that I dive into and tell people about. I'm making a lot of money doing that. I also, I do construction. I do stock markets. I just made a stock market video yesterday. I just put it up on my page. I'm doing all this on my own though too. So I create all my own content. I write all my own scripts. I edit all my own videos. This stuff takes a lot of time. So if you guys could just take 1 second out of your day and smash that like button. And then also if you want to subscribe and learn some more about, just the average Joe doing things that people like to do, I like to see that that money hit my bank account, and I will definitely help you get there too if that's something you're looking forward to doing. I've got tons and tons of other side hustles. I have couple of videos on my TikTok page that goes into like prepping and survival and medical and firearms and stuff like that. So I have tons of knowledge. I've been reading books for over a decade now, and I just love to do stuff. Like, that's why I named my channel Do Wolf Do All, because it's my last name and I really do it all. Like, ask my wife every time she comes home, she's like, what's the new hobby of the week? But it's not like just a hobby where I pick it up and I put it down. It's a hobby that I dive into and I dissect it and I see if it's worth my time and I see if I can get into it. And I honestly was very skeptical about these YouTube videos. The first couple that I put up, I was like, yeah, I'll probably get like 2 or 3 likes, and then people will move on. But looking at it right here, I've got like 15 videos up right now, and I'm getting anywhere between like 8 likes and 10 likes, and I got a couple videos, I got a few hundred views on them right now. So it's got traction, it's moving. I just need you guys' help. Please, it's not that hard. Just like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me how goofy I am. Tell me that you don't like the way this looks. You don't like the way that looks. Like, critique me, man. Please. Like, this isn't, I'm just putting that knowledge out there, and I'm just hoping for a little bit of feedback. You guys can help me, like, build my channel. That would be awesome. And then I would love to see some good people. I give money away to people all the time, I promise. I leave fat tips to people. I give knowledge to people. I am the real person. I'm not after money. I'm not after anybody's pockets. I swear, I make plenty of money on my own, and I love to just teach people. It's always been my dream to be a motivational speaker. That's why I'm always reading books from like Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, all those. I love those people. They're all champions in my eyes, and I've always strived to be something like that.